Happy New Year! It is a new year. We are here at Digital Impact Studios once again to film my vlog post for number 4. So this is Vignettes of Vogue. I am Tiffany Hughes. I am here again to talk to you a little bit about my interests and things of that nature, highlight some fashion, highlight some interior design, and then talk about how all of those things come together. So Happy New Year. I hope that you are setting new intentions for your life. I am, and I wanted to talk about specifically my personal and professional goals. So one of the things that I do here on Vignettes to Vogue is I highlight one of my favorite design spaces, and then I create a complementary outfit. That's a short-term goal. So my short-term goal right now is that I'm using my favorite design spaces. I am an interior designer, so in the future, I want those design spaces to be actually my designs. So one of the things that I did to create that is work with my coach. I have an interior design coach who is an interior designer, YSL Design, shout out to her. And she helps me to stay on target for the goals that I have for my business. In terms of my personal life, I know we all have our New Year's resolutions that we're working on. So I do have a coach. I have a fitness coach because I have certain fitness goals that I want to achieve as well. And for me, what I find that works best is accountability partnering. So people to hold me accountable, because sometimes I am not as self-motivated as I need to be. And in achieving specific goals, I do need a little push. I need a little encouragement. So I hope that you are working towards your goals. And if you need accountability partnering, please don't hesitate to find those people to support you, because it is just so important that we do these things. We have our goals that we set for ourselves, be they personal, professional, or romantic, or diet, whatever it is. So I wanted to talk a little bit also about creativity today, because I think in every post, every vlog I've done so far, we talked a little bit about creativity because I think it's important. I saw a quote one time that said, an artistic adult is a child that survived. So being creative helps us to continue to be lively and feel, the vigor of life. So I hope that you are incorporating some creativity goals in your life. I don't care if that includes doodling on a piece of paper when you're in meetings, or, doing craft work, or doing color by numbers. Creativity helps your right brain to continue to activate, because we use a lot of our left brain in the work that we do, the analytical part, but we gotta nurture the creative side. One of the reasons I'm here at the studio, I don't have to do this, but I like doing it, and it helps me to keep my creative juices flowing, to look at different design spaces and think of ways that I can incorporate that design space into a fashion look. So please, please tell me all the ways that you try to stay creative. Also, tell me what goals you have for this year and how you plan to achieve that. Accountability partnering could be your good girlfriends or your homeboy that you tell, hey, this is the goal that I'm setting for myself. If you don't hear me talking about it, or you don't see me making strides towards it, please check me, just so I can stay on task and on target. And we talked about goal setting, which is very, very important. But I wanted to talk about my interior design name for a minute, and it's Epiphany Interiors. Epiphany, it is a moment of clarity or a sudden realization or understanding of something, often triggered by a person, object, or situation. And so one of the reasons I wanted to talk about Epiphany is in the creative process, we have these aha moments. We have these moments where we try to figure something out, and then it just kind of comes to you. Kind of how this process of doing this, one day I was looking at some of my favorite design spaces and I saw some things. I was like, I have a shirt that looks like that. And it was like an aha moment of, oh my God, what if I just decided to take the picture, create a look, and put it on a backdrop and we talk about it. And that's kind of how this became a thing, Vignette to Vogue. So if you're having those epiphanies, and I use that word with regard to interior design because a lot of the times when you walk into a design space, it could be a blank canvas and you're kind of looking around, and the epiphanies that you have about, okay, this could go here, this could go there, are those little moments of, I think, creativity that burst forward to help you conceptualize a lot of times a blank space. So I think it's important for us to pay attention to our intuition, those little spurts of creativity, because they are important in creating the beauty in life that we all want to experience. And I think that's what I want to talk about today on this vlog entry for number 4. Make sure you're setting your goals. Happy New Year. Keep yourself accountable, but if you need help with that, don't hesitate to ask those that are around you. Thank you guys. Have a good one.
If you notice, my top mimics the art. My jeans mimic the buffet in the back, which is the large piece of furniture. Necklace also mimics the wall sconces. I added my chinoiserie jewelry that mimics the chinoiserie topiary and bowl on the buffet.